How's life in Yemen for him?
كيف الحياة في اليمن بالنسبة لك؟
والله الحمد لله عايشين يعني.
Thanks God we're still alive.
What's going on in Yemen?
The Arab world's poorest country.
13 years old and you want to fight?
A civil war has been raging in Yemen.
It's a proxy battle between Iran and Saudi Arabia.
Houthi rebels backed by Iran
Fight the Yemeni president backed by a Saudi-led coalition of Arab countries.
عن الصعب يعني إنه فقد أهله فجأة.
The worst humanitarian crisis in the world.
The largest ever outbreak of cholera is the children who suffer most.
Nearly every single Yemeni child.
The damage is absolutely devastating.
I'm going to Yemen. So we are now in a city called Shibam. The buildings are all kind of a tall building. They have this weird elevation, very colorful. You can see mud bricks as well. A lot of shops selling clothes, backpacks, antiques. Literally you can find absolutely anything. Pay attention to the way all this stuff is built. I mean, if you're an architect, how do you even calculate all the stuff?
Shibam got to make these tall houses to be seen from distance. You will see different towns, they don't like these towers, these big houses. So the Manhattan of Arabia is the original, and the Manhattan that you have is a copy.
This is kind of an antique shop, trying to get some kind of souvenir here.
It's wood sculptures of Shibam Hadramaut. This is Shibam.
Wow.
It's all wood, made by cedar. Cedar tree is the tree which brings the seeds for the bees, where they take the best luxury honey in the world. Only exists here.
What are your names?
Ali.
Ali.
Issa.
Jassar.
Yasin.
Yasin.
Ammar.
Ammar. Like in other countries in the Middle East, they're very quiet in the mornings. And there's a lot of people in the afternoon and night. I guess probably the weather. I see a lot of people on the streets. Really the buildings, they look super impressive. Have some people looking at me at the moment and then kind of hiding. Wherever you go, even if you do like, I don't know, 5 minutes walk, a bunch of people will gather and start following you. Don't get me wrong, but they're just curious about what you do. And this is one of the most interesting things about this place. All the kids are, as I told you before, kind of following us. They're just playing. What is that? What is this? They kind of use this stuff to play. How do you do it? Like you just roll it, huh? Show me. Go. Tell me something about the knife.
It's called the Jambia. The first historical proof about the Jambia is on the 50 real bill. The king who wear the Jambia, Damar Ali, King Damar. It's called Jambia because it comes on jump on a side. The original ones used to be from the rhino horns. That's why it's forbidden to buy any more horn jambias from Africa anymore, because we have millions of the jambias. Long ago, with the sword, if you want to defend yourself at night or any time, it would take time that you take the sword. But the dagger is so easy and quick. So it's only for dancing and self-defense. And when the man working in the farm, he put the dagger in his back like this. Then he can work in the farm. And when he wants to sleep and he's in the desert or anywhere else, he put it aside and he can sleep easy.
We're exploring a different way of the city, and we have kids over there playing football. So yesterday we saw volleyball, now they're playing football in the half times and drinkable water, and then they keep playing football over there. Penalty time. Barcelona or Real Madrid?
Madrid.
Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Messi. Messi Cristiano. Messi. Benzema.
Benzema. Oh, Messi or Cristiano?
Mbappe. Messi.
Messi.
Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I love this. This is football, right? Like, this is the passion. Everyone is like Messi, Cristiano, Mbappe. This is so cool. You see? Football is one thing that is always bringing us together. Yemen or anywhere you want. Probably if it's the first time here, you think it's like an old town, but the whole city is like that.
He's making the wooden houses that you have bought.
Yeah.
So you're helping him.
How's life in Yemen for him?
كيف الحياة في اليمن بالنسبة لك؟
والله الحمد لله عايشين يا.
Thanks God we're still alive.
Is he happy about like everyday life, or he needs to have multiple jobs?
هل الحياة بالنسبة لك سعيدة أم تحتاج إلى أكثر من عمل عشان تعيش أسعد؟
والله الحمد لله عايشين لله الحمد مستورين.
Thanks God we are satisfied of what Allah brought.
This is really good, impressive. Closing the shop now because it's closed for prayers, and I need to go to the mosque, which is right here. Alright, we need to hurry up because you cannot stay for long in many of these places. It's only a few minutes that you can really explore this. A lot of people around now kind of following us just to know what we're doing and stuff. So we're now close to the valley. This area is spectacular. What's your name?
My name is Abdullah Tamimi. I'm in high school.
How is life in Yemen?
Really good. I enjoy my life in Yemen. I'm so pleasant for what I have.
How is a normal day in your life?
I wake up at 6 o'clock or at 5 o'clock, yeah. I go to pray Fajr and then go to school until 1 p.m. I come back to home, have lunch, then go to the institute at the evening, and at night I study and make a quick review for my lessons, and then I sleep at 9 o'clock. Yeah, that's it. That's a short.
So it looks like a simple life, good life.
Yeah.
And studying a lot?
Not a lot.
Good. Do you like football?
Yeah. Football is one.
What is it? What do people play here? Football, volleyball? What is the national sport?
Well, yesterday at my school we played football and volleyball. Also, we played basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in football, what team you like?
For teams, I like Real Madrid.
Real Madrid, nice
Yeah.
one, nice one.
Welcome to Yemen!
I don't know exactly what we want to see now, but it's going to be a special dance, right?
Some people call it sharh.
How do you say again?
Sharh.
Sharh.
You say stop at any time. Different time, yes, say stop.
Stop.
Here. شوف the same card. طيب شوف كروت كلها R different. All cards will to your
What the fuck? Oh guys, well done, huh? Congratulations. I loved your trick.
Yes.
Right, so this is a little bit strange because once again I'm kind of showing you another hotel. Looks pretty nice, but can't forget we're still in Yemen, and this is the safe way for us to do this. It's not my first choice, as I told you before. This village is called Haid al-Jazil. We can see mud brick buildings of the village that are built on a huge boulder and overlooking the whole valley. This is where we're going now. So we are very, very, very close to the valley. Here you can see all those buildings made out of brick. They're very colorful, yellowish. You can listen to some Yemeni music on the back because we have somebody with a car putting some local music to try to understand that a little bit further. Obviously we have some security with us, so we'll probably stay for another 2 minutes because we need to move fast from here. Today we met 3 different generations, and I want to share with you a quick thought coming to my mind. first generation was in Shibang, where we met those kids playing football who were so happy and passionate. Even in the toughest times, the spirit of these Yemeni children was truly inspiring. Second generation was in this village where we met a group of high school students who shared with us their lives in Yemen. Completely unexpected, but they also performed for us and even played a few tricks with the cars, always smiling and positive about the future. The third and final generation was that gentleman crafting those souvenirs in the market. He shared his gratitude for being alive despite the challenges he's faced in Yemen.
Thanks God we're still alive.
The three generations have something in common: strength, resilience, and hope. These are the people of Yemen. Thank you for watching, and see you in episode 3.